Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is the Queen of Wands. Hope everyone is doing great. Happy weekend, happy Mother's Day. I know it's tomorrow, and I apologize in advance. I've been so busy, and oh my gosh, I've been swamped at work. I've been so focused at work, and I'm this close to get a raise or a promotion, and I don't know if I've been having these high hopes, but I've been focused at work and with my son and family and things like that. And yeah, all right, so we got the Seven of Cups. I'm gonna put it back in. I'm not ready for that, which is about expectations. I was just talking about high hopes. I put my heart, right? I put my heart in work, and I have, you're looking for a bit of that recognition, but you give, but what do you get in the end, right? So anyway, and that's what Seven of Cups is about: putting effort, putting the work. The same way in the relationship. Seven of Cups is about emotion. So we're putting so much work, but what do we get in return? So, and the only thing left to do is just put the focus on yourself and get your ducks in a row, get your money. Now we're in the month of Taurus. We're soon getting closer to the new moon in Scorpio. So it's all about, looking within, and especially when it comes to real life situation, what you're going to do to make changes happen, especially financially. All right, I'm going to do a reading about him. It's a soulmate twin flame reading, and it's called What is She or He Doing Right Now? Okay, so this spread, which is intended to divine the outcome of a love dilemma, comes from the James Bond movie Live and Let Die. In it, solitaire psychic to crime Lord Kanga gives the reading at the right to predict Bond's arrival and his intentions. Ooh, we're dealing with Bond. Okay, shuffle and choose your cards, is saying the book here, which we are doing. And we're gonna lay them face down. Okay, so this was the first, and I popped it, so I'm gonna put it, that's a card number 1. Okay, and we're gonna put them in the sequence that I'm going to show it right now. So that is card 1. And then we got card 2, sorry, facing down. And then let's get the card 3. So the card 1 is the present situation. Card 2 is this person, what is this person doing now? Card 3 is what's the reason for the situation, and 2 cards popped out, so I'm gonna do that last. What's the reason for the situation? What is he or she doing, right? So whatever they're doing, what is the reason? Sorry. Most likely thing to happen next. Card number 4. So what is the most likely thing to happen next? All right, let's see. The most likely thing to happen next. The most likely thing to happen next. Okay, we got card number 4. And the outcome, which is going to be 5. Okay. Okay. Come on now. Card number 5. This wanted to come out. Okay. And we got the King of Swords in the bottom, of course. He is a sharp mind. He is a master mind. He has a mastermind. He's very intelligent. He knows when to talk. He's very strategic, very diplomatic. This is a guy that has contemplated every move, every action, every thought. He's not going to let himself look stupid unless he is a winner in the end. So he's got his heart in a cage. That means that he's not heartless, but he actually has a heart, and a big red one. But He's saving it to really enchain it and show his true colors of the heart and his commitment to this love when it's ready. Right now, he needs to strategize and plan how to make things happen in the end. It's all about contemplation and achievement. And then in the right moment, he strikes. How? By opening the gate of the cage and showing his feelings and intentions. Don't forget, in the King of Swords, there's a lot of Aquarius element. So this person is very ideologist and very, he thinks and an intellectual in the sense that he is not going to let emotions get the best of him when in such situation. He needs to think with his feet firmly on the ground, right? So yeah, oh yeah, that's a powerful card. That's the significator right there. That's the guy we're dealing with. He can be a man, it can be a woman, it doesn't matter. He is a thinker, and sky is clear, so he lets no cloud, no situation clouds his judgment, right? He needs to clear the sky from the clouds in order to make a constructive decision for his future or for the two of you together. All right, so what is he doing right now? The present situation, let's get this one. So we got the 8 of Cups. All right, which is pretty fair. Right now, we got the Saturn in Pisces, okay? And we are having Saturn right now, I think. I'm not sure if it's retrograde, but Saturn is all about those lessons learned, hardship. In Pisces is a state of deep emotional exploitation. Like it's the time for you to really look within and understand what went wrong. His detachment here is because is trying to bring emotional stability. Look at that. She's having both her 5 here, whatever she has 4 here and 4 here, balancing the scale of her emotions. Okay, that's why the 8 of Cups is about. It's about moving, detaching emotionally in order to have a clear mind and clear, like this goes so perfectly with the King of Swords, because he needs to detach himself emotionally from the situation in order to understand what went wrong, right? He's balancing himself emotionally. But with the 8 of Cups, the sense of detachment is not just avoiding the feelings, but also understanding them and reevaluating and valuing them and finding meaning in why am I feeling the pain. The 8 of Cups, it's about the undoing, the really looking deep within and feeling the pain and staying with the pain and surrendering to the pain in order for the pain to be released once and for all. As a state of healing, okay? It's a state of abandonment and detachment from this surrendering. I would say is the best word of expectations. Like it's right after the 7 of Cups. You know, expectations. You have these high hopes. It's going to go this way and that way because I planned it in a certain way. When the 8 of Cups comes, it makes you think that, oh no, this is beyond my control. I gotta surrender. It becomes too painful and hurtful to hold on to certain way of thinking because I don't want to get hurt if I do it in a certain way, and then I'm not gonna get hurt. But the pain is there. It lingers around because you're holding on. You think that you are running the show, right? There's this sense, and the Saturn gives you that lesson. And no, you're gonna dwell in your pain until you release, and you lose control in a certain sense. She's also trying to balance to have control with the Saturn, but Saturn is gonna imbalance, and also it is that's the best way with the Saturn to let those cups spill on the floor and let it flow and let it go and move on, and that's how you find healing and you find personal freedom. Oh yes, spiritual freedom especially. like mental freedom, anything, right? So that's what he is, a bit of detachment right now. With we got the Pisces here and Saturn. It's, yeah, it's about learning those lessons. He learned his lessons, or she, and she's trying to respect the pain and the situation, and to really bring some stability and harmony, tranquility after all this loss and pain. Yeah. What is this person doing now? Card number 2. Oh, we got the 5. We got the 5 of cups. Oh, look at that, what they're doing now. We got a Scorpio here. It's interesting. They are in fear, eh? Oh boy. So this is present situation, and this is what they're doing now. So there's a sense of detachment emotionally. And then we have Scorpio, which is also Aries here, like a Pluto style in Scorpio, which we're talking about the new moon in Scorpio. Gosh, they're really going through some mental breakdown and an emotional breakdown right now. Yeah, there's fears, there's doubts, there's paranoia. He's like taking this to cups, and he's looking backward behind his back. He's like, if somebody saw him taking the cups, or is somebody gonna notice what I did? It's like, again, tests. He's being tested, but there's a sense of paranoia. The 5 of Cups is not a very good card. And I had it before, again, when I was shuffling these cards before, I had it with a death card right next to it, with a psychic tarot. It's sad. Sometimes some people feels like dying with the 8, and there's some, I'm gonna tell you, and I said it in the other reading, I haven't uploaded yet, with the next to the death card, the 5 of Cups. It's about an actual losing somebody, fear of losing someone terribly, and never being able to get back to them. It can be an actual loss, a family member or somebody, because I've seen this death card a lot, and I know it's related to Pluto in Scorpio. Now we're getting close to that, but it can happen, okay, in some people, and I'm sorry that it's the cycle of life, the end and the death of the ego as well. And that's when our spiritual emphasized, a spiritual realm is being emphasized, because that's why we get that wake-up call that, hey, you gotta think straight. You cannot play the game. You cannot manipulate. You cannot be a mind, playing with the minds of people, okay, playing the game, right? He's right now in a very doubtful and fearful situation. He feels like he lost you. He feels that he wasn't honest with you, and he feels like he doesn't know how to make it up with you. That's why there's the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups right here. That's where he is right now. I never thought it was going to be this bad. Woo. And we have here, then we have what's the reason for the situation, which is card 3. I got 2 of them. I don't know why. The reason for the situation is the Page of Pentacles. I've seen the pages a lot lately. I saw the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords in another reading, which are all about that you want to set yourself free and be a child again, and just not worrying about what I said and what I do. You want to just have a free soul and being like that fool, right? The free spirit. Now, what's the reason for the situation? For the situation for being like this, so detached emotionally, and fear and paranoia, fear of losing. We got the Page of Pentacles and we got the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is Jupiter in Leo, which is all about expansion, okay? And wanting and achieving and being and sense of pride and victorious. The Page of Pentacles is, it's about slowly making that move, but in a victorious way, without failure. The other way I've deemed the situation is that this Page of Pentacles doesn't move a lot. It moves, but progresses very slowly. Okay, he is very carefully working on his pentacle, and you know, it can be that actually he's focusing his mind on his money. That can be one way, but also if he's focusing on you, is not doing it in a way that there's that equal give and take. He's doing that passive aggressive behaviors by not moving. He's receiving, and that's how we get glorification and rewarded. The Six of Wands is always known that for give me the attention, glorify me, I'm victorious, I win, I want. It's all about that me. You know, Jupiter and Leo, it's about how to make you ask for my attention, but not me moving at all, right? The Page of Pentacles is about that I don't want to make a move at all, but yet I win. Yeah. And that's the situation right now, that he is he wins and gets without asking for anything. He just receives, and that pleases him. Yeah. Okay. So most likely thing to happen next. What's going to happen next? Card 4. Oh, the Ace of Wands. This is passion, desire, sex, lust. We got Aries again here, fire element. He's actually planning to make a move. This is the action and desires. Like he really is contemplating. Maybe is this what it is here right now? He is contemplating. Page of Pentacles is known to work strategically, again, like this King of Swords, like how to move forward, but in a victorious and successful way, so it doesn't backfires me. It doesn't blow in my face, all this work, right? And that's what the most likely thing to happen is that when they make a move, there's going to be a victory union and a passionate union, I would say. This is what is saying most likely thing to happen. As an outcome, we have a 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, it's we got the Sun in Taurus, which is fine, okay? It's really putting the foundation on this relationship, which is a really positive card. That's the outcome. By him moving forward and you accepting his offer and you both surrendering, that shows that this relationship has solid foundation. That's what it means. The 4 of Pentacles, it's like the 4 corners of the house, like you have put the roots of this long-term connection. And I think that's a very positive card. Oh my gosh. How does he see you? I just want to use the Life Purpose Oracle card. Okay. What kind of person you are in his eyes? You're a very studious person. You do readings, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So you always, we got an owl here, which is very sharp mind and purity and messenger. We got the messenger. I've seen 3 times the pages today. I swear to God, even in my other reading, I got a Page of Pentacle here, and I got the Page of Sword and of the Wands in another reading. And we got the owl, which is a messenger. Some messages coming up, maybe, and you're gonna receive some sort of message and he sees you as a person that you really, you know, are into studying and understanding yourself and looking for your career path, and you're just love to educate yourself in many fields of life. That's how we say. You also sees you as a person that you are putting your work and effort to study this relationship, like, you know, what is this about and how can we fix it. You really put in the work and how to make this work. Yeah, that's how he sees you. How do you see him or her, whatever? You, how do you see him? This one to come out. Freedom. Oh, wow, wow. Yeah, you see there's a person that really values their freedom. You're free to do what you choose. And actually, he also lets you be free for yourself. And he wants you to exploit your potentials and find your, identify yourself with whatever you think you identify yourself the best. He actually is giving you the space and the freedom to build something substantial for yourself, so you understand and identify yourself as this person, and makes you happy. For when you know who you are and what you want to be in life, you carry that energy all the time, so you are always happy because there's something you always work on yourself that identifies you and you improve upon it. So that's, you see him is a person that he has his freedom, artistic freedom, the freedom to just be himself without being misjudged. But it also reflects back to you because of what these qualities you see in him. You are learning to bring those qualities back in yourself as well, like to set yourself free from any your mind games or fears of who said, he said, she said, you know, and just develop yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, artistically, right? That's how you, this is a powerful word. When I see the freedom card, I connect this card not only with the pages, but I connect this with the full card. The full card is represented by the word freedom in Aquarius again, which is about expansion, right? And you got to set yourself free, that's for sure, in any forms. Because when you set yourself free, you're like those pages that you're just, or like the card, the sun card, like a child, like you really want to enjoy life and have fun, but not being irresponsible. You still got, you know, responsibilities, but kind of lighthearted attitude, having fun, and, you know, enjoying life, right? Yeah. Without over analyzing and being over analytical in the circumstances that are being presented to you. Because with Saturn here, that's what Saturn starts. And with the Five of Cups, he will trigger you, especially now with the new moon in Pisces, in Pluto, in Scorpio. Be very careful, guys. There's very sensitive subjects that will come up to you. You're going to take things on a personal level. Things will happen and you're going to say, oh, it's purposely done to hurt me. Stay focused. Be diligent in whatever you're doing. Don't give up, okay? Because abundance will come. And I see it here with the Ace of Wands. Abundance will come. And I'm seeing that all these tests that I see with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups will bring stability, foundation. Four of Pentacles. It's a very stable card. It's a strong foundation for a relationship, which is put the roots and is a long-term connection. Okay? These are all turbulences and that action-packed with Pluto and Mars and Saturn. Like, ooh, it's nasty. But that's going to test your faith, right? And if you still believe in this connection. Okay? And until you learn to believe in the connection, you're gonna keep going back in circles until you put a strong foundation. Yeah. It says stay optimistic about your love life. You gotta stay optimistic. Praise is like she's praising to God's. Positive thinking and faith. Faith will bring your romance. See, I just said that. Playfulness with the Page of Wands. Okay, I was telling you before, the pages have been seeing playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You gotta be fun. You gotta stop taking things too seriously, okay? Because then you lose the fun part. It's impossible for them to approach you when they see you so vulnerable. That's rule number one. Yeah. They got to see you that you're really doing well, and you don't have to fake it. Then you can always be happy. There's other stuff, life, life, bills to pay, there's stuff, right? But you got to choose to be happy for yourself. In the end of the day, we put ourselves down, but in the end of the day, we are the only people who can lift ourselves up again. That's it. Nobody else can do it for you. I'll tell you that. You can stay as much as you want in bed and cry day and night. In the end of the day, you're going to get tired of this and you're going to say, F this. I'm going for a walk. I'm setting myself free from mental bondage. And that's when he's going to come with an offer of love. Okay? I think this was good. And I think that was good. Yeah, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It all comes down to that, guys. Until you learn to really find certain personal freedom and love doing things that makes you truly happy, nobody ever can fill that cup for you. Never. Because there will always will feel drained by constantly trying to please you and fill your cup all the time. And it does get exhausting. I know that from my personal experience, okay? I've gone through that in my past. Well, I always had to fill somebody else's cup, no matter how hard you tried, because you were always the problem. You were always to blame. There was always the crack in the relationship that was because of you or because of me, whatever. So, and that happens when these people are unhappy with themselves and they don't want to do the work for themselves, so they're gonna always blame you, and you gotta always hold their balls or fill their cup, whatever, so they can bring some balance in the family or even in you, because it's hard when there's two. It takes two to tango. One wants to be happy, the other doesn't want to be happy. The other one says, no, you gotta make me happy. You go jump and dance and play. And so you know what, first you gotta jump and dance for yourself. Take care of yourself, be healthy for yourself, be happy for yourself, do what makes you happy, find freedom and independence and financial freedom, and the rest. And then other people will see that, how you did it for yourself on your own individually, and they will learn to do it for themselves. They realize that, hey, you did the work for yourself, they got to do it for themselves. That's how it works. So yeah, so this is what he's doing. He's been detaching in order for him to, to find a way to get to you, to contemplate and to heal. But also he needs to see you very happy in order for him to make this move of the Ace of Wands. And this is a very passionate card, by the way. So be prepared. Where's your Victoria's Secret? Get it off your shelf. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you soon. Bye.